Okay, Demetrius Andrade, he wins in a blowout. None of the top middleweights want to fight this guy. And Andre, I kind of don't blame him. Like, I just think to myself, if I was a manager, forget about being a fighter. If I was a manager and someone came to me with an Andrade fight, I'd be like, right. You are a manager, by the way. Not only are you a fighter, I'd be like, pass. You know, and we're talking about Triple G. Let's call out some names. Canelo, and these dudes fight in the same distribution outfit. No excuses. But also, like, the Charlo brothers. There are a lot of Daniel Jacobs, there are a lot of very talented guys in and around the division. No one wants it with Andrade. What is he supposed to do? That doesn't mean he'll beat them all. It just means they don't think it's worth it. What is he supposed to do?
I don't know. I've thought about this forwards and backwards. I've tried to really understand the position that Andrade is in, and it's a tough one, man. They've stonewalled, and they being the other top guys that you just mentioned in and around his weight class, he's just not a guy that's worth the risk. He's very skillful. He's got a ton of amateur experience, high IQ, some of the same things we've said about Gary Russell. And he's left-handed. He's southpaw, and he's slick. So he hits you. He doesn't give you a lot to hit in return. And he's not a big draw. So you got all that combination of ingredients. And guys look at the option to fight him, and it's just not worth it. The only thing that he could possibly do is continue to win in dominant fashion. The way he won his last fight, that's all good. He got a knockout, but not against that guy. Nobody's going to respect that. He's going to have to beat somebody that may be in a 50-50 affair, that he blows him out or dominates him in such a way where the fans start to clamor about a fight. That's the key. The fans have to start clamoring for a fight, because him clamoring alone is just not enough.
Now, I'm surprised, actually, you take that point of view, because you usually like, hey, this is an athletic competition. Why should it be harder for some guys than others? But let me tell you how I view it with Andrade. Marvin Hagler was told by Joe Frazier once upon a time, the great middleweight champion was told by the great heavyweight champion, you got 3 strikes against you. You're black, you're a southpaw, and you're good. And what had occurred to me is Hagler wasn't good, he was great. So the 2 other strikes, so-called, against him were being a black southpaw, so an excuse to avoid him didn't work. But Andre, you've always been the kind of guy, and I'm with you here. Why should we accept that world where those are automatic strikes against you, where other guys can simply win, but Demetrius Andrade it's tasked with winning differently? I think it's incumbent upon us in the media, we in the media, to keep the spotlight on him and the pressure on the other guys to fight this guy while he's still in his prime.
I agree. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that this is the reality of his situation, and we're trying to, give him some type of out and some type of way to get some of these guys in a boxing ring. So that's what we're trying to define. But no, you're right. This shouldn't be the standard, but this is the standard with top guys. How many times have we had discussions and topic points on live shows, tape shows, where we're talking about this top fighter in a weight class, not fighting that top fighter in a weight class? It's like the norm now. So it's not just a Demetrius Andrade issue, it's a boxing issue. But Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder too, this should give people hope, boxing fans and media alike. And this should also send a message to the other fighters, no matter who you fight for, that if you really want to fight, it can get done. So this ain't just an Andrade issue. This is a boxing issue, Max.
Yeah, and by the way, it's always been this way. If you have a more defensive style, you're asked to be better. You're not good is not good enough. You got to be great in order to overcome that a lot of the time.
But this is why I have an issue with some of the young guys who haven't done first things first, right? They want the honor, and they want to be able to say that, I'm the next Floyd Mayweather, or I'm the best fighter in the world, but yet all-time great fighters, including Floyd Mayweather, his pretty boy Mayweather phase, he had to earn it. He had to fight every style, every situation, and he came out on top to be able to be in a position to be Money Mayweather, to pick and choose. They want to skip that portion and go ahead and pick and choose. It doesn't work like that.
Mayweather's motto was hard work and dedication. They forget that part. That's the most important part. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.